Like I said, it's TFS Bearstar back with yet another Elder Scrolls Online video. So, we did like a long prologue thing, now we met
Glad you're
Razendar.
up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
But now I'm starting to get too familiar with territory. What do you need exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
I'll do what I can.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Goodbye.
Eelsil is this way. Eelsil, this recruit wishes to speak with you. Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
Commander Kareth said you returned from a nearby temple.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Did you encounter sea vipers?
What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp.
Why were you attacked by undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
What can you tell me about sea vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me?
Arrogant? You call them?
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of camp.
Okay. Speak privately.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away.
I'm listening.
Eelsil is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Kanathi's roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we came here as allies, not conquerors.
Anything else?
Karaneth told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Kanathi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers.
What about you?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
Bye-bye, Razendar. Okay. So, it wants me to do both. This is sea vipers, and that's the undead. Let's do sea vipers. Eventually I'll get a mount. I don't remember when I get a mount, but wait, is this higher or lower? Higher. Right? Equipped 261. This is 2117. So it's higher. Awesome. And then this is higher, but I don't want to use staff. You receive a soul gem. Use it to recharge enchanted weapons, revive fallen allies, or revive yourself. Oh, I have new equipment. I forgot about that. New piece of armor, which seemed to be worse than what I'm wearing. And research. Okay. Anyway, we're off. West Coast storm on the horizon. Laughing Moon's plantation discovered. So, on my little compass thing will be black marks for quests I think I'm not tracking.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you? You there? Have you seen my squad?
No idea what you're talking about.
We were all in a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
Did they survive the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edelus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
I'll help you. So sometimes in this game, in order to complete quests, you have to accept and then complete other quests. So that's how this game works. There we go. Hello, buddy.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Firion sent me to find you.
Alive? Good. That's good. Waves smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling.
Saw bottoms of Porchbug vehicle on the beach. Go find some for you. I gotta gather some of this. Oh, here's some.
Glow juice? You find some? Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
I'll look for the rest of your squad.
Good. I'll find Sergeant Firion. Go. Get them back safe.
Bye-bye. I was talking to you. I was like, what? Okay.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Your sergeant sent me.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad.
Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
Glow juice may help.
Glow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Firion. How about you?
I told the sergeant I'd find the rest of your squad.
Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
I would really have been doing much fighting. Okay. Hello.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Firion sent me.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
Sergeant said this glow juice would help.
Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
I found everyone else.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Firion and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
Bye-bye then. This is like a relatively nice game. Like, you'll be fighting an enemy and all of a sudden someone who has to fight the same enemy may come along. Certain situations, other players can't assist you. But when you're out in like areas like this, then yeah, they can. Which is rats. Tied to a bloodstained post is the body of a wood elf marine who appears to have died recently. The armor bears the stigma of an Aldmeri Dominion marine lieutenant. The corpse is soaked in blood as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. Cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. Humongous snake. Gonna ignore that. Hey, you found me.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
He did.
What do you mean?
It looked like he was killed for a ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
Bones, candles, snakes, also boats, maybe rats.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you up to?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
Sure.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
You died. Yeah. That's what it looks like when you die.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
Dominion or Marine killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered for a ritual.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo and shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
And maybe you can stop being a douchebag. Let's see if I can find and patch the ship.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
Questions?
Sure. Talking's easier than working. Well, ask.
What is a Sunsighter?
Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands.
Who are the Sea Vipers?
Barnacles on the arse. They're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do.
Prowler info.
The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping.
Who's in charge?
Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Kynarthi's roost. Every ship but the Prowler.
Are you pirates?
Joan and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction.
I'm sure, but whatever helps you sleep at night. Okay, we gotta do stupid ship things because this guy's a douchebag. He's not even in charge of the ship. He literally said himself. Under me. Yep, I got lost. Is this stilling? That they just...
Oh, has the storm stopped? I don't think I've ever been this sick.
You should totally not travel on a ship all the time then. You're also sick. Can you freaking call the people useless? You still not seasick? Literally all your members.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Quartermaster Oblon promised reinforcements when the Prowler is repaired.
We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
Needs replacement helmsman will.
Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
Alright.
He's on his way. Anything else we can do?
I can handle.
All right. I appreciate what you've done for us. We'll keep the Prowler safe while you take care of the rest. These aren't Dominion sailors. We'll show that old sea cat. Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time.
Okay.
I almost pity the sea viper who's holding on to the Sunsighter. Onglorn will recover it soon enough. What else needs doing?
Other left.
But it's time for that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should do the talking. I'll just rub it in.
Of course. He's quite a jerk.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You said reinforcements, not a place to stay.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Ask your captain?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Sure.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
What do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Anyway guys, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, video, comment, and subscribe for. Subscribe to the next video, whenever, whatever that one may be. Bye guys.